Bikes on the way to show support to the many lives lost. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our news at 5. We begin tonight with the 9/11 memorial service in Ocean City.
For the past 4 nights, you might have seen these two beaming lights in the sky. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us how this was one of the many ways the town came together to remember the lives lost during 9/11.
It's a day America will never forget. And in Ocean City, it is the last day of this year's 9/11 memorial.
A total of 2,996 people died and over 6,000 were injured.
Something that's been going on for the past 5 days. And firefighter Kevin Knowles, who is the chairman of the Memorial Committee, explains why this tradition is so important.
5 nights of education, awareness, and remembrance. The education for the generation that has grown up since September 11th that don't even know about what actually happened on that day. The remembrance for all of us that may have let it slip.
Today started off with bells ringing at 8:46 and 10:28 a.m. The exact times Tower 1 and 2 were hit. Later, hundreds of bikes riding in support. An exercise in remembrance of everyone that lost their lives that day, and the sacrifice first responders made. The Ocean City mayor, along with the police and firefighter chiefs, were some of the many speakers at the ceremony.
That freedom and democracy are not to be taken for granted, and that they must be defended.
Kirk Edwards, a local in Ocean City, was moved by the speeches and hopes the people's lives that were lost are never forgotten.
We got to remember all our heroes and people that have, whether it's the police and the firemen and the paramedics and the people that rushed into that danger. People do that every day. Every day it's going on. And you got to really respect that.
With the ceremony coming to a close, there is one last opportunity you could attend if you want to show your support. The Remembrance Beam of Lights will be displayed one last time tonight and will end at dawn. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how do you usually observe September 11th? Let's take a look at the results.
Take a look at your screen. So far, you can see 73% say personal reflection, 14% say watch documentaries, news clips, things like that. 2% attend ceremonies like the one you just saw, and 11% say they don't.
If you have not voted in this yet, easy to do. Go to coasttvnews.com or use our Coast TV mobile app.